Hi, and welcome to another night in with the Music Hall. We are so thrilled to see restaurants and stores in Terrytown and throughout the region being able to reopen again and return some level of normalcy to our lives again. We don't know when the music hall will be able to open again, and we won't do so until it's safe for everyone involved. But when we do, we have a lot of artists who can't wait to see you again. Until then, thank you so much to all our benefactors out there who help us stay afloat. If you want to join them, go to our website, sign up as a member, sponsor, donor, benefactor, you name it, we need you. Until we can meet again, grab some food from your favorite local restaurant and enjoy another night in with the Music Hall. Hope to see you soon.
Everybody. Good evening. What a pleasure to be here at the Terrytown Music Hall during these special times. My name is Bill Kelly. My friends call me Handsome Bill. I didn't make it up. A song called Starry Town. Well, up above the rolling thunder, they're laying odds with an over-under on when they think this place is gonna blow. Come on, baby, don't lose your mind. The deaf are out to kill the blind. And sometimes it feels like there's no place for me to go. And I need you like my good direction. I look to you, baby, like a constellation. As you take me to Starry Town, Starry Town. When I look in your eyes, you light up the skies like a starry town, Starry Town. Hey. When I'm feeling lost and in the dark, you got a compass inside your heart. Take my hand and lead me to your room. And when we head off into the night, the Southern Cross and the Northern Lights, they ain't got nothing on you. Well, it's true, you got my attention. I look to you, baby, like a constellation. As you take me to Starry Town, Starry Town. When I look in your eyes, you light up the sky like a starry town, Thank you. Thank you. I think one of the more recent shows I saw here was Nick Lowe. And he said the greatest thing, he said, well, we'll be doing a lot of songs tonight. If you don't like this one, there's another one coming around in 3 or 4 minutes. And I couldn't agree more. Let's see. This is a song. Actually, that last song, Starry Town, I was walking down Main Street in our beautiful town here, and they have the lights all in the trees. And I thought, oh, it looks, like stars. And then I realized if you put an S in front of Starry Town, well, I got a song out of it. Anyways, the next song is called Apron Strings. I hope it's in tune. I used to want to go to Memphis, but I never made it down. I got waylaid in a West Virginia town with a long blonde-haired country girl I'm still trying to forget. Well, I knew I was in trouble when she lit my cigarette, and she told me that she was a dancer and a mystical queen. Showed me her religion in an old church basement dream. She fixed everything that was broken in my soul, from here to kingdom come. And all she used was clarinet reeds and scotch tape, and then she read my palm. And she said, all you mama's boys are the same. Holding on to them apron strings. Well, you can find out on your own or read about it in the news, but you don't need to go to Memphis to sing the blues. I was on my way down to Beale Street, and I had big plans. I had me a suitcase, I was a traveling man. But something in my heart had changed. It was almost like she set it ablaze. And I got motivated by the fear that I might actually do something amazing. And so I ran back to the town where I was born. And I start with the local anesthesia every morn, until the tracks of my tears started rolling down my arm. It was a goddamn shame to hear those words were ringing as the gavel came down on the farm. Oh, you mama's boys are the same. You're holding on to those apron strings. Well, you can find out on your own or read about it in the news, but you don't need to go to Memphis, honey, to sing the blues. Well, it was years later on a San Francisco hill. And I felt just like a ghost that didn't know that he'd been killed. I sold everything I could and I gave the rest away in a foggy, foggy night, just so I could get past the Barker, neath the conduit lights, and watch the girl from a West Virginia town with a tattoo on her belly of Jesus dancing with a clown. Well, I was looking for some kind of revelation. I was hoping I'd finally be free. And I started thinking maybe she's the Jesus when she danced right up to me. She said, "Oh, you mama's boys are the same, holding on to those apron strings. Well, you can find out on your own or read about it in the news, but you don't need to go to Memphis to sing the blues." Yes, man, what a treat, I have to say, to be back in the room. I was here on the last show when Dweezil Zappa played. It was surreal, and it was great, one of the many great shows that go on here. I moved to Starry Town from Manhattan. I grew up in New Jersey, lived in California for many years, and when we were looking for a place to live outside of my son's, in our house, he was 8, and the crack dealer was eyeballing him, and I said, "We got to get out of here." And so I started looking around. I came to Starry Town. I was like, "What's Starry Town? I think I've been through there." And I got here, and I'm walking around Main Street, and I see the music hall, and I just said, "Man, I want to live in a town that has one of these." And so I live a few doors down, and you know, I walked here. I had to take 2 trips because I had some extra stuff. It wasn't worth driving. It was just a song called King Kong's Blues off a record I made called The Prince of Morocco. From you, and I come unglued, and you leave me to wobble like another one of your fools, like a man made out of straw, and a girl with a fireball. You leave me in cinders like another one of your fools. Well, I felt just like King Kong with a Fay Ray in his palm. I'm sitting here wondering how I'm ever gonna carry on when all the pieces that are here on the floor used to be my heart before. You left me in a heap like another one of your fools. looks so sad while all the king's men are scratching their heads. I can't get out of bed. You left me wounded like another one of your fools. You left me wounded like another one of your Yes, another one of your fools. I'm going to switch guitars here. That guitar I was playing is a new guitar I got. It's a 1954 Gibson J50, and well, if you're a guitar player, you haven't lived until you owned a 1954 J50. There's just something so special about them. Really, so many great records in rock and roll and country and blues and Thomas Edison said, you know, it works better when you plug it in. It's also nicer when it's in tune. So this next song came earlier this year to me. Before the pandemic, and being an artist, you know, trying to not just look for meaning, but give meaning, you know, and express. But sometimes, and I've had this happen before, you know. Anyway, I finished this song in February, and it's called The Mask, and about a month later, everybody was wearing a mask, and I thought, well, that's pretty good. If you look behind the mask, I'll tell you future if you ask, but there's some things you ought to know before we venture down this road. There's a lady I used to see, she taught me about the mystery, stole my car and took my cash and left me in a heap of ash. And it's where I found my freedom, and I lost all my control. There were lions in the Colosseum, and I did 30 days in the hole. And if you look behind the mask, you'll hear the cries and hear the laughs, start to see around the bend on the trail that never ends. But it's not easy to be an angel. You can't always be good, and you wind up incognito on the corner misunderstood. Well, it slips off without a warning, and it sends you out to sea, and the darkness won't deliver You might go blind, but that shouldn't last. Things get wavy and surreal. You can't touch anything you feel. But tell us all what you found out. They won't believe you anyhow. And once you know, you can't go back when you look behind. All right, well, you got to bring the bells out, you know, all the bells and whistles. This next song I wrote with a very dear friend of mine who I also have an alternate version of the Mask with. But this song was written with my friend John Beebe of San Francisco, the great John Beebe, the famous Jungian analyst. By my good fortune, became a very good friend of mine. Hey, John. And we've written a couple songs together, some wonderful songs, some that have ended up in films, one in a Ken Russell film. Not this one. This is a better song. There's a small hotel down the road, and you ask me if I wanna go, and I should decline, and I'm on your line. I got no defense, there's no one inside. And baby, it's a gamble, one that I'll probably lose, playing with a handful like you. You come in close and whisper yes, the silent fall of a party dress, and I'd gladly drown. I'd double down. I'm putting it all on you to stick around. And baby, it's a gamble, one that I'll probably lose, playing with a handful like you. I know I shouldn't go chasing rainbows, but I fell asleep on a rainbow sea. Now I'm standing out here in the rain, just as lonesome as can be. When the morning comes and I'm all alone, and I start walking down that old cobblestone, saying, baby, it's a gamble, one that I'll probably lose, playing with a handful like gonna go back down to that old blinking martini. I'm gonna sit down in the back where no one can see me. And at closing time, I'm gonna bet that bartender again that before I walk out the door, you're gonna come walking in. And baby, it's a gamble, one that I'll probably lose, playing with a handful like you. Oh, baby, it's a gamble, one that I'll probably lose, playing with a handful like you. Cool. So that's on a record also that I made called The Prince of Morocco. That was done down in the Bronx with my friend and friends, Lincoln Schleifer, who produced it, the great Lincoln. And then has some guy, Larry Campbell. It's a beautiful track. If you go to handsombill.com, you can listen to it, you could buy it, you can support what I do. Also, the music hall, you can come and support, till they open back up. It's always good to just throw a few bucks in the hat. I mean, with the house I bought up the street, the girl that grew up in it in the 70s told the story that she was one of the spearhead people that went around town petitioning to not knock it down in the early 80s for a parking lot. And fortunately, Joni's song didn't come to be here. We lost some great stuff, but I'm going to do this song. It's a Rolling Stones tune that I used to do with my dear friend Andy Gessling from Railroad Earth and the Blue Sparks from Hell. We used to do it as a duo with the guitar, and he would play the zither. My sweet Lady Jane, when I see you again, your servant of iron, and will always remain. Just heed this plea, my love, on bended knees, my love. I pledge myself to Lady Jane, my dear Lady Anne. I've done what I can. I must take my leave, for promised I am. This play has run, my love. The time has come, my love. I pledge my troth to Lady Jane. Oh, my sweet Marie, I wait at your ease. The sands have run out for your lady and me. When love is nigh, my love, her station's right, my love. Life is secure with Lady Jane. There's coffee in the pot, my ducks are in a row, and everything is right where they belong. I've crossed all my I's, and I've dotted all my T's, and I still can't figure out where I went wrong. Oh, no, no, not that knock, knock joke again. I only ever wanted to break in. My patience with this door is wearing thin. Oh, no, no, not that same old knock, knock joke again. Yeah, that one I wrote with my dear friend Michael Parrish he's up in Beacon now, another California boy. So I mentioned Lincoln Schleifer earlier, and I've made 3 records with Lincoln and done a whole bunch of gigs, and ate a bunch of sandwiches with them. And we finished a record a couple years ago. I haven't released it yet, but I'm working on that. It's called Starry Town. A little tip of the hat to our village. And this next song, I have a painting in my house that was painted. Well, they're all painted, right? All paintings are painted. But this one was painted by my sister, Andrea Kelly, my brother's wife. She's not even an in-law anymore. She's just my sister. And I was staring at the painting. And I did what my friend Cindy Lee Berryhill says. And I went into the Enchanted Forest. A boy walks into a painting, climbs upon an old white horse. He rides along the rivers and the ranges. He's got no plan to reverse his course. He knows someone is in the distance. There's nothing he won't look behind. For a love so fine, like evening mist, it wants to be had, but it's hard to find. It wants to be had, but it's hard to find. Sometimes we're looking for bridges. Sometimes you find the rain. And I always thought that I would see you and hold you back in my arms again. Well, heaven could not help but notice such an innocent desire, and made a boat from a silver lotus and called upon her finest choir. Then heaven sent her only daughter through the stars in a Milky Way. The boy was drawn to the edge of the water and saw the flower in the dawning day. He saw the flower in the dawning day. Sometimes you're looking for bridges. Sometimes you find the rain. And I always thought that I would see you and hold you back in my arms again. A man wakes up He's been dreaming. He wants to hold on to where he's been. The morning light comes streaming through the window as he spoons the dream. He spoons the dream till it's gone again. Cool. Yeah, that's on my website, hansonbill.com. If you go there, it's an amazing. It came out great. It's the production of it's so beautiful. Mark Schulman and Joe Bonadio and all these amazing musicians that I have gotten to know and work with over the years, and been so blessed to have them play on my records. And some of my gigs too. All right, well, this is one off that record too. I credit my mom with my ADD. This is a song called "I Can't Concentrate." Well, Father Joe stood in the church and he explained to me where my soldiers might be going for eternity. And I should be more careful. That's what the Bible's there for. And then he started droning on and on about the Bible. I drift away in my mind. I can't concentrate for dreaming. Could you run that by me one more time? I can't concentrate for dreaming. In the morning I go off to work, riding down the highway. People darting in and out and yelling out of my way. Then someone raced up from behind. Her angry face reminded me of someone that I used to date, how it ended badly. I drift away in my mind. I can't concentrate for dreaming. I really dodged the bullet that time. I can't concentrate for dreaming. Party, all my friends were laughing. My buddy was on a roll, doing his impressions, parlor tricks, and telling jokes. He reached for me to kiss the ring, and I found myself pretending that I knew what he was doing. But I'd been thinking about Father Joe. I drift away in my mind. I can't concentrate for dreaming. I lose the thread and miss the joke sometimes. I can't concentrate for dreaming. Could you run that by me one more time? I can't concentrate for dreaming. It's a wonder I can get through any of these songs. All right. Well, this next song. So this is a little batch of songs that the Oil on Wood and that last one, and then this one. This is it's a song I wrote with Jake Steigers, my good buddy I haven't seen for a while. But he came over and said, I got this Christmas song. And it is after Thanksgiving, so it's legit. But it's more of an, this is called New York December Nights. Also on my website at handsomebill.com. And I can just tell you that it also came out so beautifully with Larry Campbell playing this remarkable, beautiful 2-violin piece. I mean, that's worth the price of admission right there. That guy is a national treasure. And a hell of a nice guy, too. So it goes like this. It's always worth tuning up. I mean, they are made out of wood, and there's wire, and there's tension, and there's humidity. Snowflakes have fallen down on Avenue A, dusting Tompkins Square. An angel cast their shadow on the ground today and found me wishing you were here. Past the happy hours, remembering all the things that I can't change. The corner where we kissed and lost your wings, and how I'll never be the same. New York December nights, with the lonely red and green traffic lights and taxis slowing down, then pulling away, and your hand upon the window. And Christmas was the time that you went away, and I'm wishing you were here. Well, I take a walk around and I listen for the band, but everyone has gone to Brooklyn. And as I slip a dollar bill into a homeless hand, I'm wishing you were here. In New York December on Avenue A, dusting Tompkins Square. And Christmas was the time that you went away. And I'm wishing you were here. I'm wishing you were here. I'm wishing you were here. New York December nights, that's right. Thank you. Tony Ward, when my son was in kindergarten a long time ago, he said, "Oh, you should write a kid's song for Captain Jack." So I wrote the song. Rockabye railroad, sleepy time payload. Climb aboard, boys and girls, young and old, all around the world. Here we go, hit the sack, drift away down the track, riding on a silver stream. Now hush, don't make a peep, 'cause everybody's gone to sleep, but I'll see you in my dreams. Rockabye railroad, sleepy time payload. Climb aboard, boys and girls, young and old, all around the world. We're swaying side to side in that little rockabye. The Sandman's around the bend. Won't you tell me that you're mine as we roll on down the line with a love that never ends? And your headlight is a star, pulling little sleeping cars, shining all through the night. Won't you take my little tune and circle around the moon, but be back by the morning light? Rockabye railroad, sleepy time payload. Climb aboard, boys and girls, young and old, all around the world. Rockabye railroad, sleepy time payload. Climb aboard, boys and girls, young and old, all around the world. Oh, yes. You know, it's one for the kids, young and old, for everybody. So this song, I wrote it while I was up in Cape Cod a couple months ago. It was after a conversation with my wife. We were talking about what happens when you die. I was like, I used to think I knew. I used to think I knew, and I have a feeling I know. Anyway, this is called "Till I Got It in My Hands." Going up to the mountain, closer to the sky, closer to living my best life, the one I've been dreaming, tempered in fire and loved into being with an aching desire. it's out there somewhere. I'm not waiting till the end. Well, I'm going after it, and I won't be back till I got it in my hands. When I'm out on the highway and the moon's on the rise, I feel like I'm flying to some mysterious prize. And I know it's out there somewhere. It might be round the bend, and I'm going after it. I won't be back till I got it in my hands. Well, there's nothing so holy than the stars in the night, and each one is calling to my own tiny light, and it starts me to reach beyond my own shores, and keeps me believing that there's got to be more. It's out there somewhere. It's part of who I am, and I'm going after it. And I won't be back till I got it in my hands. And I'm going after it. I won't be back till I got it in my hands. Yeah, oh, that's the first time I think I've played that out. I hope you liked it. And I had no idea what time I was supposed to. I'm playing for an hour, but I'm sure I've got time for a couple of more. I'm going to switch guitars for this. So the first time I did a gig here at the Starry Town Music Hall was probably about 9 years ago. I was so excited. I was like, I'm finally getting to play this place. I was opening up for Dickie Betts with Chris Berardo and the Desperados, a band I love and work with, my good friends. And I get this sort of outsized pleasure when a gig's really close to my house. And I live a minute walk from here. So I was so excited to be playing here, and it was that close to my house. And it turned out I had to go to a lunch in New Haven that day. And I'm leaving with plenty of time to get here to load in and sound check. And there's like the endless traffic on 95, and I'm so stressed out trying to get here on time. I'm 15 minutes late, which, you know, I hate being late. So, man makes plans and God laughs. this beautiful hypnotic jewel. As a broken heart holds on to everything that's going wrong. And it all begins with a restless wind, until the hurricane's blowing and you're drifting away in a street parade, dragging all the weight of the world. Well, I love you, but it's magic. I love you, but it's magic. And it all begins with a restless wind, until the hurricane's blowing and you're drifting away in a street parade, dragging all of this weight. And I've been drifting away in a street parade, dragging all the weight of the world, dragging all the weight of the world. I'm going down, but I don't know if I'll make it back, baby, with your pearl. That's called The Pearl. It's from Starry Town. All right, so I think I'm closing in on my time. This is just such a treat. It is such a pleasure and such an honor to be, on this stage in front of all of you. And I thank you very much to Nancy and to Colton and everybody here that's involved, Megan. Appreciate it. And I'm looking forward to seeing you around town. Let's see, I think I had everything on my list. Well, here's one. This is where I'm going, can't get to on a railroad track. When I go, boys, there ain't no coming back. I'll be down the line for a long, long time. There ain't much I can do about my leaving you behind. The next time that you see me, I'll be in that bright sunshine where they're dancing, laughing and feeling free, and they're singing that ragged harmony. Oh, and every night there's a big surprise. I'm not gonna spoil it, my lips are zipped up tight, but you're gonna look like you got two big sparklers for eyes. Where I'm going, you won't have to worry much about them people from the Westboro Baptist Church. They're too busy blowing gaskets. They're all walking right on past it, telling us where we're going, or when we didn't even ask it. Someone better call, because we're gonna need a bigger basket. Where I'm going, have to wonder why. And it's easy as apple pie, or just sitting on a windowsill. Just grab one and eat your fill. Underneath that big old shade tree right up on the hill. And if a lady comes waving a rolling pin, just send her to Handsome Bill. 'Cause where I'm going, can't get to on a railroad track. When I go, boys, there ain't no coming back. I'll be long gone, so long, John. All my brothers and my sisters, you got to carry on. But do me one last favor and just try to get along. I'm gonna change it up. All right, thank you so much. My name is Bill Kelly. Thank you, Starry Town Music Hall. I'm at the handsomebill.com. Come and pay me a visit. Thank you.